So it's that time of year again on Jorvik where the temperature has dropped a ton and is now wintertime on the island. I sometimes am not used to the cold, especially since I was born in the springtime and I enjoy my warm weather, but I've gotten used to the routine of wearing layers around the barn and going outside even when the temperature is very cold. My days start off a little rough, but it's a busy day and chores need to get done, especially since it's past the holiday season and the barn has already been looking festive for the students and for the boarders as well as staff. But we decided to keep the decorations up a little bit longer. So I'm going to go ahead and get started on the morning feed, and I will cut back to my camera when I finish up. Now, normally during the holiday season, I am so overrun with doing barn chores to help out over at HFH, and this is honestly no different. But luckily our staff is so helpful and kind, and the chores have been a lot easier to manage, especially with my busy schedule. I also always make sure to look at my clipboard in the office to see what's on the agenda today. And today it's mostly decorating, getting my personal horses some much needed attention, and a trip to visit a friend's horse at another facility. So without further ado, I rolled up my sleeves and I got to work. This big man has definitely been busy with lessons and shows all around the island, let me tell you. Hugo has been very busy with showing how great of an eventer he is, with getting 6th place in the JESF finals, a 4th place in a holiday 3-day event in the show jumping division, and 3rd place in the Harris 3-day event that we participated in the fall. So definitely a proud horse mom moment. He deserves to spend the winter months off, and we're sticking to just a light schedule of 1 lesson a week to keep him exercise, but once the spring starts up, we're going to get him prepped for the show season. In the meantime, he's just going to spend his winter being a very happy horse. Whisper has been an absolute star since she has arrived here at Hooves for Hope. From participating in a bunch of fun shows all around the island, hosted by some local friends, to becoming a huge giant star in our lesson program, and also very well at taking lessons as well. She's already gotten a lot used to the horses and to everybody else here at the facility. This is her forever home, and I just wanted to give a small little voiceover of one of our winter rides all around the property. past few months, Beau has been having some issues with his hocks lately, especially when it comes to jumping. It didn't really pick up until he was in the pasture with his buddies and he ended up lame on his right back leg. I was making sure to wrap it and check for swelling and keep him off it with some exercises for now, and so far he seemed fine, but I figured it was better I had the vet come down to do another check. After a lot of x-rays and a lot of tests, she did confirm that it is a hock sprain. It's not the end of the world, and he can recover, but she did warn that any high stress pressure, especially with hock injections to help relieve the pain, would be a little bit tough on him. So that means, sadly, I had to make the difficult decision to pull him from jumping and keep him strictly to flat work and equitation. It did make me feel bad, but at the end of the day, you have to consider the horse's quality of life, and I wouldn't want him to be hurt knowing that he was that injured because of me putting him into something that was going to hurt him even more. The good news is, since Jorvik has a lot of barns that put out hunter shows almost every week, it does mean the stress of jumping every week would be really hard on his joints, especially with lots of rest in between. So it is a bummer, but it means some new doors can open up for me this year. Which was funny, because I actually am about to head out to another barn and see about doing a half lease on another horse while I go on the hunt for a new hunter jumper prospect. This sweet, beautiful mare behind me is named Cece, and she belongs to my very good friend Emrys Morningstar, who purchased her several months back in May, but was giving her some time to adjust to her new surroundings at the FLEC before she started her workload. She is such a sweetheart, and she's willing to learn and branch out her abilities. After she had some time to get used to the atmosphere at the FLEC, I asked Emrys if it was possible to half-lease her while I'm in the search for a new hunter horse in the meantime. And she said yes! I've adjusted my schedule so I can work with her when Cece is free and not interrupt Emrys what she has planned for Cece when she next has to work with her. So I'm very, very excited with this half-lease, and I'm able to work with her and help her learn some new disciplines. She's such a fun mount, and you should also check out Emrys's channel as well, as she has an RRP storyline going on too. She's really amazing. It is now evening time and everything has been taken care of in terms of evening feed, the pasture schedules, and making sure the boarders and staff have also been very taken care of. This year has been a wild one, to say the least. There have been good days and bad days, but it's how you move forward in doing what's best and good for you. To be honest, speaking a tiny bit out of character here for a little bit, I honestly didn't know what would happen when I started this journey. But over the past few months, I met some of the most amazing people, and they are all so unique and special in their own ways. I honestly didn't know I'd be partnered with such an amazing team and be part of the staff at Hooves for Hope. And sure, we've had a lot of faces come and go, but I can say for myself, I can't speak for everybody else, but for me personally, this barn isn't just a barn with students, boarders, teachers, and staff members. Honestly, this makes me feel like I'm part of a family. And seeing everybody have a chance to shine and be supportive of each other is just a little reminder of the folks who make this place feel like home. And that energy is what I hope to continue in the new year. The journey is just beginning, and I'm excited to continue this amazing road trip with you guys. Thank you all so much for my viewers who like enjoying watching these videos, just to give a little lightheartedness when some of the things outside are tough and you can find a way to escape. And especially to my friends who have welcomed me with open arms, supported me when I needed a confidence boost, but also keep me grounded and realistic and make us feel like a team. 2026 is going to be a year of journeys for everybody, and honestly, I can't wait. Please don't forget to like and subscribe and comment down below what you thought of this video, and I look forward to seeing you next time in the new year for 2026. Bye everybody, and happy holidays!